Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I go by the name of Zimkita Mashasha, but you can call me Zimi. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back, my darling. So today we are unpacking She Is Power. We hosted an event last week at One on Ross in Makanda. It was so beautiful. It was our third annual event for 2026 because we took a 3 year break from it. We were grieving, we were facing a lot of challenges, we were taking a pause. She is Power is more than an event, it is a movement where women empowering, uplifting all women in all walks of life. It is creating a safe space for women where women share their stories and connect
and spiritually through music and powerful conversations and real life testimonies. She is Power aim to ignite purpose and build confidence and remind every woman of her worth and strength. The event brings together the influential voices who are passionate about inspiring the next woman, the upcoming generation of women.
And running errands. I'm at Mr. Price home. Yo, Izolo, I couldn't film. I wanted to do a sit down unpacking She Is Power, but Sana in Jagamama couldn't stop barking. There are parts that I've cropped in the video because Sana Lanja iya rasa. Like you can't film in peace, But yeah, that's about it. But I am going to do a sit down and tell you about the Women Empowerment She Is Power brand. And also I've got an upcoming dialogue that will be taking place in a Graham Hotel here in Makanda. So yeah, see you on the flip side. But the dialogue will be on the next vlog, not on this one. Yo uthi umuntu sana uyamsurprise kanti akakho semudini uphethwe yi-fever namazinyo, and she was like, what are you doing, girl? What are you doing? Ndathi ntombi ndikuphathele i-pick me up because uyayithanda ke impahla ululi mamaster. So went to exchange because ibinkulu leyana i-coat. So went to Mr. Price. Oh, she was all bubbly, loving it. Kesana, because girl uyazithandela impahla Umntu una-1, she just turned 1 last week, but sana seyazi into entsha. Ulibele naloo nto ke sanuba akaphilanga ngamazinyo nale flu yakhe. Uyazithandela icoat yakhe ke sana. We drove back home. Tanam, oh Luli. Ningandibuzi ke sana, why is she driving? Leyo ikatiyo.
The man of the hour, Mr. Botile himself. Say hi to my people because
hello,
this is going to be up on YouTube.
Thank you.
What are we here for?
Family restoration, drug and alcohol.
Blocker,
Hey, hi,
yeah,
hi.
a long time buddy.
Oh, my friend.
One way or another, I've been affected. Abuse, users, either alcohol or drugs. But I don't want to dwell much into, otherwise this will end up being my program.
I was a husband, but I was not present because I'm busy with my addiction. I want something that I don't know. You know? I've affected her. She would spend money that I needed to contribute, but I wouldn't do that because I want to fix myself. I didn't care about anything. It was my show, you know. But through the grace of God, my higher power, now I can proudly say I'm a husband. I can listen to her. You know, in this program we've got people called sponsors. They are our mentors, people that guide you. I once phoned my sponsor. My sponsor is, we are related, we are cousins. I once said,
A black person go through the program. And I like how you spoke about me as a recovering addict, having apologized at home, and you spoke about expecting people to all of a sudden forgive you because I've said sorry. And forgetting the years of damage and hurt. So I really like that, and I want to take it home and think about it. Because, for example, I'm not allowed to use the car anymore. And I get frustrated about how, you imagine I've recovered, what's the problem? And I don't take into account that every time they give me the car key, they panic and they go, hi man, I bought to store food. I was wishing I see more food. Yeah, but that's another your trauma. So I think, thank you so much. I will really take that into heed. Yeah. Secondly, you spoke about the societal pressures that we go through. I would like to address the fact that as black people, as a society, we're broken, and we're not addressing these things. Fortunately, unfortunately, colonialism came through, Western modernization came through with religion, and it broke down the proper black family structure that kept a family together. Hence, we're now having missing fathers, missing parents, and I was wondering if you think it would be a good idea if, what I've noticed is that black people commit to church. Unfortunately, the church doesn't commit to societal ills. It's almost like it's a separate thing. Yeah. So the commitment that we have on a Sunday from 10 to 5, 10, would it not be possible if the commitment that we have in the church put it towards such programs within the church? For example, take 2 hours. Bishop, 2 hours. You know, would that not be possible? That's I mean, if we're going to start, if we want the change, as you said, a drug dealer is not going to stop selling drugs. But he won't infiltrate us if we are strong, if we have a fortress. You know, and as the saying says, charity begins at home. We need to start rebuilding the black home, the black family home. And yeah, I'm just going to leave it there now.
By the topic of today, Umzi shared with us a purpose and an interest ke yoba akhe a share uluvo lwakhe ne-experience yakhe nabantu balapha. We had a short speech by Mr. Giovanni, a friend Umzi. Then we had also a talk with Uzimkhitha Mahlahla, breaking free highlights esibonisa ke the types of emotions or the chains that we need to break free from. All those emotional chains, into zoxolelo, xolelaniso, and all.
Mhlawumbe i-right uba ilethe thina so that we can be able to go out sizofumana i-assistance i-right thina nezishumi neefundisi abantwana bethu baphethe sizokwazi ukufuna kulapha coming here.
Sometimes now, I find it really hard to even understand how much more is the society, how much more is your parents, how much more is your family. So issues of awareness are quite important at this stage, you know, particularly the immediate people who are really suffering, parents. And how can parents support an addict? And how can parents be supported? I also want to emphasize
has passed away, or she passed away, you know, because I was not in my real state of mind, because there were a lot of things that were happening to me. So I raised a hand. You know, somebody came to me and said, hey guy, please talk to someone. Raise your hand, say you need help. So I texted one of my cousins to say, hey guy, do you know someone? Do you have a good relationship, man, with our cluster commander at that time? He said, yeah, because he was working for disaster management. I said, no, I can hook you up. I said, hey, I've got a problem. I'm singing, I'm using this thing, and I don't know how to get off this thing. It's beyond my control now. So
in our conversations from 2023, hence its highlights. I've noted them down. The first one is breaking free from fear. Second, breaking free from toxic cycles, healing from rejection, depression, silent battles, faith during pain, starting over after failure, forgiveness and inner healing. And then we spoke about healing identity and identity. So we had questions about Yongelondo. What keeps so many people emotionally trapped? How do you start healing when the pain is deep? Can faith and therapy work together? How do people rebuild confidence after trauma? And then we unpacked family trauma, toxic environments, financial struggles, spiritual freedom, building healthier future, emotional healing, depression and anxiety, rejection and trauma, identity and self-worth, faith during these seasons, personal growth, purpose, confidence, rebuilding, letting go of fear and starting over. Breaking free is more than a conversation. It is a safe space where speaking honestly about life, pain, struggles, purpose and identity, mental and emotional battles, it takes one to rise again. Many people silently carrying burdens from fear, rejection, disappointments and trauma. But today we are choosing freedom. As someone who comes from Emakanda, I have learned that your background does not define your future. I'm now in Johannesburg, in a big city, pulling up the banner of Makanda. Your pain does not cancel your purpose. Every challenge we face can become part of our testimony. I am a product of Makanda. I am a product of a teenage pregnancy. I am a product of a Shibin queen that used to poison, but today she changes lives. Today, my prayer is that every person in this room lives feeling encouraged, empowered, and reminded that you are not alone. May this dialogue inspire, heal, and create unity and courage, and transform your lives. Thanks once again for joining Ubunzuvukile.